This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today.
Just show up, give it your best. That's what counts the most. That's what has the biggest impact.
Let's get 20, join Morning. Well, I don't hear you. Is that me or you?
Now you hear me. Wonderful. Another pre-market stream. Another pre-market analysis with my mic off. Either my mic is off. Either my mic is off or I don't even press go live. Okay, you'd figure one day I'll learn. 9:28. Markets are open in 2 minutes. Too late. You guys missed it all.
It happens.
Well, what's the big event? We took out the all-time highs in the overnight session. And
Look at the bright side. At least you showed up early.
And I didn't. I was late.
You didn't show up early either?
No. I tried.
My son even told me this morning, make sure you show up early, Dad. So better not have any snitches in here snitching me out.
Well, there was no NFP, so there was no point. Okay, so I was saying, if you remember yesterday, we also had, hey, good morning, Ruan. We also had a new all-time high in the overnight session, if I remember correctly. We opened up high, and we sold off. Last night, we hit 25,200 almost. Let's see if the sell-off continues. And the other thing of note is that we are opening up higher. The previous day's close, London session lows, and the Asia session lows are all about 30 points away. So I definitely expect that gap to be filled.
Now, just to go back to that, you're talking about the open gap. So if we put on regular hours, the gap's already been filled.
Well, again, that was in the overnight. But the traders that open up their computers and start trading at 9:30, they see a gap at 9:30.
Turn the overnight off.
We'll talk about it later. Markets are open. Markets just opened, didn't they? Did the markets just open? Did the markets just open? Yes, they did. What did we open at? 25,140. What's the previous day's close? 25,108, somewhere around there. We gapped up.
I got you. Calm down.
Shit, we're going higher. I'm waiting to sell. VWAP.
Skeletor, good morning. Ruin, good morning.
Shut up, Sparky. I'm focused.
What do you mean, Sparky?
Started me off on a bad mood. No. Oh, we're going to hear some cash register ringing very soon, I think, maybe.
Who started you off on a bad mood?
Nah, I'm bugging you.
I just got here.
I know. Okay, so that was cool. That was one trade. I don't know what that brought in. Oh, $76. Well, that's the target, I guess. The daily target, about $100 a day per account. I wish I could trade copy, but I'm not.
Why you can't trade copy?
It's on. I still haven't switched to Project X, and there's no way I'm trade copying with the Apex copier anymore. All I did was lose me money.
I think you're asking too much from a trade copier, to be honest with you.
You mean to work?
They don't work like that. A result copier, yes. That's you're asking for above and beyond with the result copier. A regular trade copier is not gonna give you consistent results like that.
Well, it doesn't have to be identical, but you certainly shouldn't be long two accounts and short one account. I'm sorry.
No, we don't want that either. But I was looking at mine yesterday at it last night, really. Well, before the close. What do you call that? Evening? Yesterday, like last night would be the open, right? Futures people. We don't know when we open, when we close, what's night, what's morning.
Well, there are multiple sessions, so it all depends on what your
All
perspective
right. Well,
is.
before the close, I was looking at it, and
Give me a time. I'll understand what you mean. Before the close.
before the close.
Okay, at 5 p.m. before 5 p.m.
Okay, sometime before there. I don't know what time. But what I was trying to tell you is, all my numbers were off, like wildly off, but all the trades were taken at the same time.
Shit, that's not good. Go on. I'm commenting. Shit, that's not good.
So out of however many trades I took, what, 5, 6, 7, or whatever, there was quite a bit of difference in the end in the numbers.
Yeah. Which is why I said trade result copying is a gift from God. So
Yeah, but that's calling for above and beyond, right?
yeah, but it's available, so why not use it?
I agree with that.
Come on, we got.
What's this market doing? We go up, we crash down, we come back up,
Yeah.
crash back down.
Shit. Gave away my profits.
I don't even know how to trade this market anymore.
Well, right now, my main system is
Scalp and clench your butt cheeks.
no, I don't know. I don't want to open my mouth yet, but it looks the next trade for the moment will be a long setup. Problem is we're right near VWAP. VWAP costs me money all the time.
Yeah, that happens to me too. But at the moment, ES is still pushing. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
NQ came back down. ES still pushed up. What does it mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, think about getting in and then it just drops down, and this is what I would call, I guess, furtive movement. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to trade that. Any news today? Forgot to look. I don't remember any, but I did forget to look.
I don't think so.
10 o'clock.
What's
PMI.
What's CVD doing? No. NFP didn't come out there. I don't think there's going to be anything today.
It says 10 o'clock PMI.
Yeah, but it also said 8:30 NFP. Remember, government shutdown. Could they reopen?
So you think? I don't think a government shutdown means like the government shut down.
But did NFP come out?
When was NFP?
8:30 today. Was it released?
See anything about NFP? You sure you're on the right day?
Yep, it was scheduled for today at 8:30.
Ruin says NFP was canceled. I don't see it on the thing.
Exactly, because of the government shutdown. So if NFP was canceled, I'm assuming the 10 o'clock news was canceled. That's all I'm saying.
Either way, I think I'd still like to be out of the market at 10 o'clock. Also, if you're trading a prop firm and they don't want you trading news, do they know it's canceled?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how some people know when it's canceled and some people don't know when it's canceled. Like, in the Discord, someone wrote that it was canceled, the NFP. So how did they know? Was there an announcement? Because I was checking the Bureau of Labor Statistics last night, and there was no update that I saw. Oh, I don't know what that was, but
So the government shuts down means we don't have to pay taxes anymore, right?
There you go. Who could be taking positions? I hate when it does that. It can't be taking a position. Or I just missed it. Okay, doesn't matter. I understand what I'm looking at.
That's always my argument, and people don't ever like it. It's like, well, we pay for these things. If we don't get the service, we shouldn't have to pay for them.
Well, it's only a couple of days out of the year, so.
Yeah, I always wish for more, but you know, they always cave. Screw the whole Doge team. You want to cut some government, man? Send me in there. I cut half the government.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people would. Actually, I think most people would.
We're supposed to be a country of limited government.
I wonder if you took a poll on that, what it would show.
People love their government. They love their chains and shackles.
Wow, look at ES. It's really going, eh?
Yes, it's pushing. I want to jump in, but I don't know, man. NQ's just wicking everywhere.
Yeah. NQ's being.
I feel like a long
difficult.
here would be a great trade, but in order not to get wicked out, I feel like you'd have to have a large stop or something.
Yeah.
Then is it worth it?
Well, it looks like right here the buyers and sellers are battling.
You give it a larger stop and then you lose. You just ruined your whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Look, now it's coming back soon. Yeah, I don't know. That still would have held. That wouldn't have got stopped out. So maybe. I think it's a good one. I'm trying to say I think it's a good trade, but I don't think I'm going to take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what happens is as soon as the little bit of profit taking, I think, is going to hit the ES, I think NQ is going to dump because NQ is not being able to go and participate in this rally, really. That ES is showing right off the open. You see how we say right off the open? That's why I say we gapped higher. It's that gap that I'm talking about. What's the evening session high? Let me mark it. Which is now the all-time high, eh? 25,196, so just under 25,200.
I keeps thinking the market's going to crash, and yet again it goes to all-time highs.
Yeah.
That's why all-time highs are tricky.
And take a look at gold. Gold's also very strong. Whoa, there's the 10 o'clock news.
Come in early.
You never know. I don't know. What was it? That was a 40-point drop.
I don't know, but I got my bot set to go on the live account today.
And I'm not surprised at that.
I'm a bit scared of this behavior.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would wait. Seriously. It's a really odd day. It's a day where NFP was expected and didn't come out.
Yeah, and plus that candle right there. I damn sure wouldn't want to retrace that one. Yeah, it's only 50 points.
And imagine they said, yeah, and imagine they come out with a surprise insta release. Just to screw with people. I mean, I don't think they would do that though.
I wanted to put the bot on it. That way, when I'm switching accounts, first off, the bot passed the eval, so I wanted to kind of continue with it. Mm-hmm. But second off, Maybe I trade that one separate, and then if I put the bot on it, I don't have to worry about has it been 5 days or not.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised to see. Like I said, I'm not surprised to see that dump because like I told you, NQ was weak, wasn't able to really do what ES was doing, so I was kind of expecting that.
Yeah.
Not in one candle, but I was expecting that as soon as ES weakens, shows that
ES
the
is still
momentum
kind of
is up.
holding up, but your mic's a little low today. Do you got
Yeah,
it far away or something?
it's going to be low. Let me see if I can raise it. It broke.
Broke. Uh-oh.
I mean, it didn't break, but it broke. Hard to explain. So
I gotta
let's
turn
just-
you up on the Discord. Just trying to figure out what I gotta do.
have the slider. I have a slider here. Maybe I'll just sit a little closer. How are we doing better?
What is it?
I said, how are we doing with the mic? Is it better? Are we going to get a band bounce here?
I don't know. Check. Talk.
Are we going to get a band bounce here? I just moved. I got in for a 3-lot. We'll see. Well, it probably won't. It'll probably go to VWAP and screw me.
Yeah, you're there, but you're faint.
Yeah,
I'll
a little faded.
turn it up a little bit on my end.
I'll have it fixed for Monday. My makeshift holder kind of broke, so that's the problem. It's just lying flat on my desk right now.
So the bot sold the bottom there.
There we go. Hey. Long.
Under advice, I turned off the master account.
Should I count to 10?
I told you I wasn't feeling it on this action.
No, me neither.
It might still go down. I mean, it's still possible it can win.
I'm squeezing butt cheeks. I'm squeezing butt cheeks. I don't want to lose again. Come on. Give me a chance to get out. You know what? Yesterday was exactly like last week. Thursday was...
I'll accept what the market gives me.
Sounds like a prayer.
But at the same time, I'm just glad that I just turned off the master account. At least I hope I did. Yeah. All right, master account's off. And turn down the number on the eval.
Heavenly
Forgot
Father.
I did that too.
Yeah. There we go.
I was thinking about last night. I was like, I better set all this stuff up, so I'm not trying to figure it out first thing in the morning.
I don't have to squeeze cheeks anymore. I'm out. Heavenly Father, we accept what the... Hey, cool. We accept what the... Oh, man. Really? We accept what the markets give us.
This one's going to hurt, but it is a brand new eval, so it'll be all right. Don't want to live forever, do you?
Oh, I'm not sure. Given the opportunity, would you take it?
Live forever?
Yeah. In health. You'll freeze at the age you are now, but you'll have perfect health. Like a vampire. No aches, no pains, no illness.
Since I have a 10-year-old son, and I get asked this question at least once a week, I'll tell you the same answer I give him.
Go ahead.
I believe we already live forever. So the notion that you'd want to live forever kind of irrelevant.
Okay, well, let's assume that's true. You have any memories of before you were born?
Assume it's true. Do you have any proof it's not true?
Well, let's assume it's true. I'll give you that argument. You have any memories of before you were born?
Well, your memories are of this life.
Okay, so then you'll never know. Then your next life.
Well, you do know.
You won't know. You'll think it's the only one.
You say you don't know, but you do know. Because you are made of energy, and energy cannot be created nor destroyed. That means you cannot be destroyed. See, we're often told the notion that we are humans and that we have a soul. That's not true. We are a soul. We have a body. If I get in a spacesuit and I get in a rocket and I shoot up to the moon, am I the spacesuit? No. Am I the rocket? No. Right? If I get in a car and I drive to your house, am I the car? No. I'm simply using that as a vessel to travel.
Well, so, I don't disagree with you that the universe will reuse everything that you're made of. But you'll become part tree, you'll become part car, you'll become part everything. You'll become a part of somebody else. Someone else will have your atoms, just like you have the atoms. You probably have the atoms of people who've lived 10,000 years ago inside you. Yes, it gets recycled. But you, Omnius, me, Mike, will no longer exist. But the components that built us will continue to exist.
Well, see, there's your fallacy, I guess. You believe that you are your straw man. Your straw man is not you. You've been convinced that you're a straw man. You think your name's Mike because the government told you it was.
No, my parents did.
That's a straw man. Understand the difference between a straw man and you. When you pull out your government ID and you look at the name, have you ever noticed that the name on there is wrong?
No, mine's not.
Is it? Is it in all caps or lowercase?
Maybe you should go fix it. If your idea's wrong.
Is it in all caps or is it lowercase?
I never noticed. Does it matter?
Yes, it matters because we don't put names in all caps. We put companies in all caps.
Oh, my God. Well, here's what I understand what you're saying.
Once again, go understand the straw man argument.
A tire continues to exist even if you shred it, turn it into 1 million pieces, and put each piece in something else.
Okay.
The tire continues to exist because all those 1 million pieces still exist. Yeah, those 1 million pieces still exist. So, yeah, you can argue the tire still does exist, but it doesn't exist as a tire anymore.
Once again, you're arguing the thing of a physical thing. You're not physical. You're energy. Your body's physical. You're confusing yourself between your body. You're not the same thing. You are energy. Your body's a body. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It's always been there.
I would love to continue this conversation with you over a beer. Like for 2 hours, we would go back and forth. But I'm going to conclude with this. Olivia Newton-John is not wrong. And she said, we are physical. Actually, that's not what she said. But close enough.
We are not physical beings. We are spiritual beings. Living a human experience. You're here for the experience, man. That's it.
That's it.
Live it.
So,
don't matter if it's good. It don't matter if it's bad. It don't matter if you're going through tragedy. You're here for the experience. Live it.
Perfect. Now, let's go back to the original question. If you can continue to live the human experience for eternity, well, of course, not eternity, but as long as planet Earth is still here and civilization continues, with no ailments, no illness, would you accept that offer?
Well, then you're stealing from yourself your next life, your next experience.
Your next life is going to be fragmented. You're going to be separated into a million pieces, just like those tire tidbits.
No. I mean,
yeah,
if you're going to
decompose.
Believe that, then that's for you, but
you're going to decompose.
No, once again, you're confusing the body from the
physical,
the energy, the physical from the.
But the energy isn't only one quantum unit. It's multiple units that will separate and divide. Mm-hmm.
Well, once again, you're looking at it from a physical perspective. But you didn't expect my answer, did you?
But you are right. I understand your point. I do, because I know that I also like this stuff, and I know your point. And I know your point that nothing can be destroyed. Like, a lot of people don't know we're made of stardust. Everything is stardust. There's not a lot of people that know that. But we're all the product of exploding stars. Okay, but let's focus on the markets. Let's focus on my exploding accounts. How we doing? I'm down.
Watching mine dwindle.
Yep, I'm down also. I'm down.
Yeah, it's just an eval.
My number doesn't show properly. I'm down actually $91. It shows minus 33, but
Should
actually
have
91.
Should have another contract. Don't know why it didn't.
There's always an error on the first day when I trade a master account. So funny.
That's telling me that it's not adding a second contract unless the candle ends. But then this one ended, so why? Did I turn it off? Might be an error in my code. That's the thing about bots. You design them, you iron them out, you get everything right, and constantly you find new errors you got to try to figure out. If it would have taken the second entry, should have been about there, 75%. So if I had a drawing tool, let's see. I think I can use this one.
We didn't touch into the previous day's close yet.
Oh, now you bought the second one. What the hell, man? Where the hell did my take profit go? Goodness. Fucked that one all up, didn't I? Yeah, looks like I got an error in the code there. And my drawing tool won't work. So 75 would be half of the half, so right there. How did a second contract right there? It'd be doing sweet right now. I don't know what happened to my take profit. Messed me all up, man.
Well, yeah, my daughter.
What do you think right there?
I don't know. Take it. Go up, push up. What was that thing that fake Omni says? Push up, go down. Take it.
Looks like I got more work to do. Damn code's got so many lines of code. It's getting hard to work with.
Yeah.
At this point, I need to give it to somebody to pay for it or something.
Okay, there we go. Fill me.
I did have taken the second. I bet if I turn it back on, it shows the second entry in the right spot. That's what I don't like. Let's try it.
Here we go. Are we going to get there? There we go. Now we close the gap during regular session hours. Yes, we closed it overnight also, but there are traders that come in at 9:30. They see a gap, and they start talking gap fill. They only use the 9:30 open. They do not look at what happened before that.
Oh, you stupid idiot. Also, don't help that I was looking at the wrong chart.
Yeah, don't help.
God, freaking idiot.
He was looking at the wrong chart. He was looking at cattle.
Still, it took it shows it where it took it, so that makes me feel better about that.
Which chart were you looking at? Different time frame or different symbol?
I had it on the no, it's the same chart. I had it on the master
Got you.
master account. Remember, I turned that off right before it took the trade. I never switched the chart, so it was still showing when it took the entry. It was still showing it. I never switched the chart, so it was.
Well, that's not too bad of an error.
Looking at the right chart, it was showing the orders. I had it up on the screen, but it wasn't on the right chart, which is the same chart. Everything was the same. It's just the master bot was off. That's why I wasn't seeing it taking the orders and stuff properly.
You ever switch between minis and micros?
No, I try not to. I've been screwed way too many times by that.
Yep, that's what. That's the serious error. That's the one when.
So I did win the trade. It did take the second entry. I don't know. I feel like it should have taken it higher. I don't know why it didn't take it in the right spot. It might be it had to have the candle close. Even though this candle's up here, I don't know. So it should have taken it way up here at around 161. Had it have taken that. Amazing how hard it is to find your drawing tools. So had it have taken it there, then it would have came here. It would have been a 46-point trade. That it come out at 23. So it is working the way it's supposed to, but there is an error and needs to be improved. Did win the trade, although it came a few points from stop out. 4 points from stop out. Once again, what I was talking about with the other side of the open range. Remember I was telling you about that?
Yeah.
You could,
wow.
You could have a profitable strategy just buying the other end of open range. Imagine how profitable that would be.
You know what? I did have a system once that did that. It only took the trade when it stopped out and traded on the opposite side. It was a very effective system.
If you did that trade, you'd probably only take 1 or 2 a week. But then
didn't trade often. You're right.
You'd have like a 10-1.
Didn't trade often.
You'd have like a 10-1 trade.
Yeah, actually, if you're reminding me now, it's a long time ago, but yeah, it was based on the open green to red, but it didn't take the trade near the opening price. It took it quite far away.
I want to set an option for the bot to where I can trade
just got an entry at 81.
Because right now it has to take the first trade to take the second. So what I'd like to do is be able to not take the first, or to be able to adjust contracts so I could take 1 on the first and 5 on the second.
Okay, so the markets are weak. They didn't get sold off right off the open like it did yesterday, but it is selling off now.
Fix bot. I don't even know how, man. It takes so long trying to do the littlest thing. It is, I think, officially out of my control. And I basically got to update the number every time because there's so much. If something goes wrong, I wouldn't know how to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are we looking for?
Mm-hmm. So I was saying, yeah, my daughter. I was telling a story about my daughter. She wakes up today, jumps out of bed. I'm going running. Didn't you just wake up like 2 minutes ago? Yep, going running. Okay.
Ever wake up with that attitude to me? We will not tolerate that behavior in this house.
Did you see the short I put out with you and me?
It was like a couple different clips.
Yeah, with the laughing.
Seen the laughing. Seen two, I think 2 different shorts.
Yeah. No, there was one just highlights from our stream.
Yeah. I saw the highlights. Then I saw the trend line.
You didn't notice the laughing? It was all laughing. Oh my gosh.
I was watching it quickly on the phone or something. I don't know.
I sit there with a big smile on my face. I watched it so many times. It makes me laugh. You know when they say laughing is contagious?
Maybe I'll watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, looking for a bounce here or no?
No more doing that.
No, let me rephrase it. Give me a second. I am not looking for a bounce.
But will there be a bounce?
But will other people be looking for a bounce? That better?
Yeah.
I swear I was looking at the chart yesterday and I'm like, what a great day. Like, how did you screw it up?
Yeah, yesterday was a great day.
I'm like,
how did you screw it up?
System. Yeah, not you. I mean
screw
me.
It up? Yeah. How did you screw it up?
I'm like looking at the black mirror. How did you screw it up? In which I ended the day pretty good yesterday. I mean, it could have been. I mean, it was a decent day. You know what it took, right? It took taking lunch, getting away from the charts, resetting, coming back, and realizing that I actually have a strategy if I use it. Amazing how that works, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You mean if I follow my strategy, I get more of the results that I expect?
Yep. That's all I keep saying, guys. Trade your strategy, follow the rules. It's so simple, trading. Yet it's so difficult, but it's so simple. Follow your rules, keep your losses small, and keep your overall loss on each account for the day small. That's all you have to do. Don't fight it emotionally. Why?
Oh, man. We cannot express enough this simple fact, right? So I had a few trades didn't go my way during the morning session yesterday. I even said, I wasn't even down that much, but it was a little bit red. And then the afternoon is just like a trade or two, and it's like, man, you go from barely red to nicely green, and I don't know. We pay those stops to do a job, and they do a great job.
Yeah.
Keep the losses small and a few wins. Put you right back green, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sparky, I know you want cookies.
10 o'clock?
Oh, shit, is it? No, 10:06.
Yeah. My, I don't trade after 10. Except for that one time, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it don't trade after 10:01. For anyone who don't know, I had a bot and it's supposed to not trade after 10. And at 10 o'clock, it took a trade and ruined my account. So maybe it don't trade after 10:01. Good times, man. Good times. See, we can look back, we can laugh.
But it is easy. All you got to tell yourself, you're hired to do a job. You're paid to do a job. Define your job. And then say you're paid to do that job. You don't get paid if you don't do the job. Think of it really, seriously, like you're being paid by the hour. You're being paid $300 an hour to do this job. Someone tells, if you do this exactly like this, I'll pay you $300 an hour. Doesn't matter what the results are. But take small losses. You stop when the account hits minus 300. Then you can just sit on your ass and watch videos or do whatever. You would do it. The person who applied for the job would do it. So just change the way you're framing your trading.
I would go I agree with that, but I would go one step further and say, not only are you paid to do a job, but your take profit and your stop loss are paid to do a job also. So if you're not letting them do their job, then that's your fault. You're the supervisor, right? You're the supervisor. The stop loss, the take profit, the order entry, all that. That's your crew. You pay them to do a job.
Yeah, think about it that way. Exactly. You're the supervisor. You're just making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Back in the day, you would tell a guy, hey, this is what I want. He'd call another guy. That's what they'd do. That's why we have such a hard time now, because we have the option in front of us to click the button.
I'll be back in a sec.
Still going to the downside. Want to look for support around 2530, 25,030. Let's see what we got on the footprint chart. Kind of hard to fit it all in there. There we go. We got a little bit of volume coming in on this area. Red area is not support, it is imbalance. So everything on this chart is imbalances, no supports. So you can use imbalance as support, but that's not what it is. What we're looking for is the volume coming in at these areas. Since we have a lot of volume here, did the buyers want to step back in? So we can kind of see it there. All this volume. Custom. There's too much volume to even be able to see properly. That's fine. See the point of control through all this. About there now. 25,060. Skeletor wrapped up for the day. Started in the red with my first trade, but managed to finish in the green. Sweet. Wasn't the profit I was aiming for today, but the important part is that I ended the week green every single day. Sweet, Skeletor.
Yeah.
Even to have a green week and green days. That's sweet, man. Look at my calendar.
What was I saying? I didn't want to tell anybody I went for coffee because it was too much pressure yesterday making coffee for everybody.
So I've been kind of green all week. Wednesday, I didn't take any trades. I think it was Wednesday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I couldn't remember exactly which day it was. One of those days, I didn't take any trades. I was like, screw it. Just wasn't feeling it. So I got 3 green days this week. See what today gives. And then last week was green. So I like it. Keep taking the small wins, and
Oh yeah, that's the other part of it.
they add up, and keep the days green, and just have a calendar and look back at it, and man, be like, man, remember all those hard times I thought I was going through, and you look back and you're like,
Order submitted.
3 red days this month. Like, who cares?
Yeah, that's the other part of it also. Small wins, they add up, and the other part of it also is don't try to make money, just trade your system.
Order submitted.
But Skeletor, glad to hear that
Order
you're
submitted.
green on the day and the week. Good job. Like hearing it.
Order submitted.
And we put pressure on ourselves to make money. Gotta make money. We force trades. But if you sit down and say, like I said, you have a job, you have a process, you have instructions, you have to follow, just execute your system.
Motherfucker deleted my chart again.
Don't trade impulsively.
Goodness. If I could find the guy that put the X button next to the arrow button to click on the chart, I'd pee on his foot.
Yeah. That's like me closing down Discord every time I want to minimize it. I always click the wrong button.
I like Quantower, but some of the things is just unbelievably stupid.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is I have a backup of that chart right here, so. Oh, God.
Order
Now
submitted.
I've been black screened. All right, Quantower, you got some things to work on, okay? Can we get the guys to work?
Let's change directions. Don't make me hit the close button.
I
Order
basically got
submitted.
double on my charts nowadays.
Order
So when I
submitted.
delete one, I can copy it and put it back.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
No.
No, I was still on that screen. Yeah, I was watching me scramble to get my chart back. A lot of large orders coming
Order
in down
submitted.
here.
Yeah.
Looks like they're trying to push
Order
it back
submitted.
up. See if they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Order submitted.
Skeletor, I don't think you ever said what kind of system you trade. Do you trade a trend trading or
Skeletor.
counter
Tell 'em what
trend?
you've been
Order
trading.
submitted.
I know I seen, I think in
Order
Discord or
submitted.
something, you said something about Renko.
Yeah. I got a Renko partner.
I like Renko, but I've only got so many spots on my chart.
Mm-hmm.
I got Renko on my chart, or did I take it off? I might have deleted it. I got 20. Was that 2010?
Yeah, 2010.
I got
Yeah, I'm
2010
working on
Renko. More of a trend trader. Yeah. That's what me and Mike
Yes, he's
do.
pushing up
Trend
again.
trade.
The previous day's close.
Order submitted.
Let's go. Push higher.
No, you push higher.
Push higher. You're
No, I don't want to.
Order submitted.
Ninzarenko or 30-second candle. Yep. Well, yep, on the Ninzarenko. Now and then I'll put 30-second on the chart. Lately, I haven't really felt a need for it. Unless I'm trading after hours.
Order submitted.
Back to the down zone. Give it a try.
I hope so.
You in? You short?
I am.
Order submitted.
I don't know. I want it to be short, but there's a lot of volume pushing up
Let's
there.
get down to 81.
Order submitted.
Sometimes the volume plays games.
Mm-hmm.
Order submitted.
It's not always a clear picture.
Oh, is that the ES? ES is pushing the delta. What's the ES doing? ES looks like a rattlesnake coiled up, ready to pop.
Mm.
Think I'm just gonna get out of that one. I'll wait for a better entry. Ninzarenko 15.3 or 25.
15.3. No kidding.
Other indicators for momentum. Nope, that went. It would have worked.
Man,
Dylan, good job.
I'm on top chat. I'm not seeing those messages.
Oh, I'm on top chat too. Sorry if I missed anybody's message today.
Yeah, chat.
Not my fault. They want to censor the messages.
Mm.
I'm on top chat on yours too. It's Friday. Come on. What do you expect?
This is interesting. We're heading lower, but ES is pushing higher. I think it's going to do exactly what the opposite of what the morning was. If ES continues to push higher, I think NQ is going to eventually get a little bit of a strong push up, just like we got that push down when
Check out the
NQ was showing
15.3
weakness.
chart.
I find those hard to trade because you can't execute your price. It's 3 ticks every new bar, and you can't get the price that you want.
Yeah, I've tried charts like this before.
It changes.
My issue is you look at it and it looks great.
Yeah.
I think it kind of fools your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people trade them. I mean, there are a lot of people very successful trading charts like this. But I traded it for a while, but I don't know, just
you got to
you look
accept
back
slippage.
and it's like, oh man, look at all these great trades. Like, how do you lose? But then when you look at your entry,
Yeah.
to your stop loss, it's like, oh well, I thought it was in my favor a little bit more than that.
Yeah, because you see all those new bars and you're money, 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 money. But those little bars at 15.3, it's not even a point each new bar. Plus, at 15.3, sometimes 4 or 5 bars can form on an instant. You know,
So one of the strategies was that you take the second. So if you're taking a long, I put this over here since my chart won't ever work on that side.
Order submitted.
Let's look at this. Then we'd have, this is can you not see it? 15.3. So one of the strategies, I'm not saying that's a skeletal strategy, I'm saying one that I've heard before, is you take the second bar, then you'd hold it until the second bar against you. So while it looks like you got this long run, you actually only got 5 points 3/4, but then your stop would be down here, which would be 9 points. Then if we go for the very next one, That'd be 2-point win. Stop down at the bottom, which is another 9-point loss if you lose. These would have been winners. I'm just saying for every loss. I've actually seen a bunch of people sell bots for that and talk about how great it is. And
yeah, no, you can't get filled on that first candle, so it's deceptive. But
go to where I use ATM with trailing stops too.
All you got to do is be patient. Let it trigger. Let it come closer to your stop. Enter. Have an ATM to put your stop. You know how far down you want it to retrace once it's trending higher. Because, you know, the markets vibrate. The markets fluctuate. So even as it's going up, it's moving within bars. You just enter on a little bit of a pullback. Set your stop on the other bar. And, yeah, you can create yourself a nice little system there.
Yeah, that's more what I liked was trying to get these pullbacks. Like instead of looking for this one, I'd be looking for this one here with the pullback and then try to get it. Like if we got the green here, I would want to see if this next candle came down to the half of it, get in there. That way it's you're polishing your risk and reward, right? Putting it more in your favor. Either that or I would look for like a support and resistance. Like right here would be a good spot. So we got 10, 16. So if we come over here, see it come down, gets you excited, and then went back up. So I guess here would be more like right here, come down. I don't know. I do like Renko's. You can make interesting strategies with Renko's.
Yep, you can. You really can. And it's very beginner friendly, actually, also.
Another thing with Renko's is that you get just a clean chart. And I find that clean chart keeps you a lot more calm. See, you're looking at this and it's just red, green, all over the place. And it's like, oh man, what do I do? Oh, it's going crazy. Then you look at Renko and it's like, you know, you walk into a hotel room or something. It's just all, or at a resort. It's just all clean and nice things on the wall and furniture and just in a much better mood, relaxed. I know I've said it several times, but I used to trade Renko a lot. And I actually kind of switched the Renko for the volume chart, which is really the same as a tick chart.
Similar, very similar.
Yeah.
Volume, tick charts. They offer some of the same benefits.
Yeah,
which is they take time out of the equation.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a lot similar to the... So Renko's go based on, think of like price squares.
Yeah.
I know you know, but for anybody else that don't know, Renko goes on like, think of it like price square blocks. You're creating price blocks to where volume's going by a certain amount of volume traded. Ticks is going by a certain amount of contracts traded. So ticks and volumes are really kind of the same thing.
There we go. There's exactly what I was talking about. If ES pushes,
go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying, if ES pushes higher, I found that NQ was coiling, and you're going to get a big momentum candle, which we just got.
That's what I was saying is ES looked like it was like coiling up like a rattlesnake, like it was ready to jump. Although my trade would have still won. You was in the same trade. Did you win?
I don't know. I lost one. I won one. I don't know which one trade you're talking about. I took quite a few today. Pretty active today. But the picture on ES and NQ is very different today. ES is a lot weaker. ES is under the London session.
No, what? NQ is weaker.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my God. NQ is weaker. NQ is under the London session lows, and ES is trying to push over the London session highs.
Yeah, we got split
So,
market.
Two completely different.
Here we go with another short. ES is still pushing. I
Mm.
feel like ES is the one causing the problems. Oh, I want to take the short, man. It's going to go against me, isn't it?
On NQ?
Yeah.
It's funny because, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking ES is going to go again, and it's going to bring NQ with it.
Of course, it's like dumping, and I get in, it just stops again. That's why I hate this.
But my job is not to figure out or predict what the market's going to do. My job is only to react, and we got a band bounce, so I react and I entered. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. No, you don't. I don't have it up there.
Busy.
No, I meant, is it up on my thing? Am I displaying?
Busy.
Am I displaying?
Don't know right now. I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I was asking myself, why is it not displaying? Oh, there you go. Sorry, there you go. There you can see the band bounce.
It's just a chop, man. Freaking chop.
It's a band bounce. Let's go. Come on, ES. Push us higher.
All right.
10:30. Wow, it's 10:30 already.
Yeah, I'm going to get out.
Where did the hour go?
Look, take all my money. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went ahead and got out. I feel like the trades are there. They're just choppy.
Yeah.
I want to keep whatever I got small. It's just so easy to come back from small losses.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the Holy Grail. That is the key. Small losses. Take emotion out of the picture. Stop trying to make money. Just take your trades. No trade should hurt you. No trade should cause you stress if it's a loser. That means you're sizing properly. You have 1, 2, max 3 losses. What I do is I calculate my total drawdown, let's say 2,500, and I chop it into 10, 12 pieces. So let's say $250, and that's my PDLL for the day. And if you hit it, you only lost 1/10 of your drawdown. And then I take my drawdown for the day, let's say 250, and I chop that into 5 pieces for the day. So I try to make $50 chunks when I trade. And that's my routine. Rinse and repeat. I so see we're going to go higher there. What are we going to get an entry? What, 95? If 95 bid holds, we're so close. 93, 92. Boop, boop. Hello, 95's holding. What's up? I clicked answer. What's up? I am. I don't even know if you're on it. Entry at 95, we're targeting 25,102. Right now, the momentum is to the downside a little bit, though. Hopefully, we can see a reversal before we get stopped out. And hopefully, Omnius will come back quick because I might have to go run an errand. Oh, yeah. How do you know? Okay. So I'll come out. Okay, stop talking. I'll come up. Relax. Goodbye.
Who are you telling goodbye? Turned your camera off.
Mic on? There we go. Yeah, I was confused. Yeah, I gotta go, Omnius. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. Skeletor. Each trading day is a mental and emotional battle for me. Yep, for me too. I think it's like that for all traders. Especially days like this where they keep chopping everywhere. I mean, you can see it in the candles. Jelly's wicks, wicking all over the place. Look at that big push up and just crash right back down. Come up here, all these wicks pushing up. Nasty price action, all-time high. We know to expect it. Stick with the system. Keep the losses small. Remember to try to let some of your winners ride if you can. Helps pay for the losses. Plus, it's Friday, so really want to try to keep the stress down, go into the weekend in a good mood. Don't want to be trying to hit any home runs. First 20 minutes was bad. You made the profit in the drop. Good job on that one. Yeah, good job catching up. Mic sounds weird. I don't know what I did to it. Right now we're kind of chopping back and forth, but seeing we do have a kind of inverse head and shoulders. I feel like we've been getting that about every day. How did it end yesterday? Kind of got there. Pushed up a bit, then dropped. And you got a bigger head and shoulders. Pushing? Okay, let's go back. ES is pushing nicely. The ES right there. ES and NQ are telling completely different stories. Skeletor, you said you're done trading for the day, right? Kind of hanging out. Do you know why I don't see people trading Dow? Yes, done for the day. You don't hear about many people trading Dow anymore. I think it moves slower, doesn't it? I don't even know what the ticker is. Hit the ticker. See if I still got it. So you don't hear about that much either. YM. I don't even have it on my list. It's almost straight up, isn't it? I think most people just have a certain industry they like to trade. It's looking a lot nicer, doesn't it? Push up, push down, push back up. Looks a lot cleaner. Of course, NQ is the crazy one. NQ's always been the crazy one. Up, drop down. Chart would work. Add the ticker back. I had it before. I don't know why it's not there. Must have got deleted. Well, I ask you because I followed that a long time, and sometimes I ask myself why I'm trading NQ. Yeah, I like NQ because generally when you get the moves right now at all-time highs, so it's a bit bipolar. But generally when you get the moves in NQ, you get the push through, and they're normally quick. Yes, you get a lot of the same moves, but they normally take a little bit longer. So NQ is kind of that double-edged sword. It'll go quick. You get the momentum. may or may not go against you 20 points before you get there. Also, I like to look at one chart. I mean, I look at the ES, but I like to stay on the NQ all the time because that's the chart that I want to be familiar with. Like riding a bike. Imagine imagine you're one of those people that do tricks on bicycles, and you're out there, you're riding a bike and you're doing flips and stuff, and you're good at it. And then one day you don't have the bike that you like. So, right, you're used to that bike, the way it handles, the way it feels. You borrow somebody else's bike, then you're out there trying to do the same tricks, and you're messing up. Or really anything you like, skiing or golf or whatever. You got your favorite clubs, your favorite skis. You play guitar, you got your favorite guitar. I got what, like 5 guitars, yet I always play the same one. Which some people like the variety. So some people, they want to trade different symbols every day, and they're good at doing that. I just find that I'm better off being on one symbol. It's also what I like about futures. I can show up every day and look at this chart. Yeah, but the grass is always greener on the other side, right? I mean, I do the same thing. Even looking at gold, a lot of people talk about gold. Yeah, a lot of times the grass is greener. Although I guess today is a bad example. That looks a bit rough. Yeah, it looks a bit rough also. It's a lot of plummet. I know a few weeks ago, gold was looking like easy money every day. I would do better on this one than the other two. Let's go back another day. Yeah, maybe probably I'd do better on that one too. Right there. Unless that's easy money on that day, just buying all the pullbacks. So I think they're all good indices. They kind of act a little bit different. I think it's about getting used to how the one that you want to trade acts. Unless you're one of those people that like to trade multiple. I don't know. Because maybe they get like a lot of people come from Forex. And in Forex, you trade a bunch of different charts. Most people do. So I think then people come over the futures and they're like, okay, well, I want to trade Nasdaq. I want to trade EQ. I want to trade Dow. I want to trade the Russell. The NQ and the ES, they're normally about the same. Just the ES is a bit slower at doing things. The NQ, you get a lot of wicks. It's funny because when I started trading, everybody liked the ES. A lot of people didn't like the NQ. You get on YouTube or something, all you could find was people trading the ES. Now you get on YouTube and everybody's trading Nasdaq. I was looking the other day at the QQQ chart. seasonality chart, I think it was. Table. Back it up to 2010, gives about 15 years. Look at these numbers on the right. This is what it made that year. Out of 15 years, it's had 14. If you see it down here, it's kind of small. See if I right there. So it's had 14 green years and 2 red years out of the past 15. Look at all these numbers. Everybody's trying so hard to time stocks and pick the next 100-point winner. People don't realize what the NQ has done, which QQQ comes off the NQ. Look at these numbers. It's crazy. Remember when I got into it, all the experts say, don't put your money in QQQ. The Nasdaq is too crazy. Look at these numbers, 37, 47, 26. Of course, that was a bad year there. It was at 22. Yeah, we had the drawdown. To me, I would look at that and say, it drops down 15, 20%. Man, you start buying like crazy. So I would like that year there. To me, that year would have been more profitable probably than the next one. The average on the S&P 500 averages at about 8% a year. So when you see these numbers, 35, 16, 17, 17, 31, 37,
I'm sorry, that was
47,
very long.
26, 53. That's kind of crazy.
Is my mic on? Yeah, it is. Sorry about that. It was long.
Oh, you're muted.
No, I'm not. Looks like it's working.
Did you at least get us coffee?
No, my daughter's selling. I think I told you she's building a computer, and so she's selling her old one. And the guy that's here, he's looking at a computer like it's a spaceship. I swear to God, the guy knows. I mean, seriously, take a guy out of a bubble, or from 100 years ago and put him in front of a computer.
Mm-hmm. That was this guy?
Pretty much.
What you should do is slap a futures floor sticker on it and raise the price $20.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Maybe we'll get a long trade.
Skeletor had a question for you.
8 inches.
So why do we not see people trading the Dow Jones?
I don't know. It's a very stable instrument. You mean YM, I'm assuming?
Yeah. That's what he said. I didn't even know the ticker.
Yeah, it's a very stable instrument. So is the Russell. It's a shame we don't look at it seriously. It's so much smoother, less erratic. Why? Because we're idiots? I don't know. Why? Everyone goes for NQ because of the volatility and the range. The Dow is, I guess, less range. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it.
Oh, you look at it the day, it'll make you cry.
What the availability of profit is for the day, yeah. So you're going to make me type it in? Give me a sec. We're going to get long trick.
It's just straight up.
Wow, seriously. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Buy it or buy a pullback, and it's just...
Yeah.
I mean, if you got in, it's just like throwing money at you.
Yeah, I've always.
You might not have got in. I would have hopefully got in on this pullback here. Rode that up. I think Skeletor liked your answer. Because we're idiots. I went back a few days and I was looking at it, and it's like it definitely looks a lot easier.
It's very stable, and the Russell too. You know what? You always hear me say I need continuation. Those two instruments, they give you continuation.
Yeah, looking at the chart, and it's just like Skeletor called it. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. But I think it goes through different phases also. Just like the NQ. Like right now, the NQ is bipolar and just being a pain in the butt.
NQ's always a pain in the butt.
I feel like they all have their moments.
NQ is nasty. That's not even a debate.
My answer was basically about the same as yours, but that I like to focus on one symbol.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to focus on one. And we always choose the dirty dance partner.
I think I got a video that says NQ's like a roller coaster ride.
Okay.
And then I got another one that talks about NQ's like my crazy ex-wife. There you go. I think that explains it. Right there. Just go watch that video. It was an old video. It's an AI video, but it was still funny. I thought it was funny. You might realize how long ago it was.
Guy's still here. So what's this? This is the monitor. Okay, what's this? That's the power button. You ever see those comedians talking about how they try and teach their parents how to use a computer and it drives them nuts?
Sometimes I feel that way.
Yeah, it's basically what my daughter's going through right now.
There we go. See if we can watch the video. Wait, I can't hear it. Where's the pause button?
There's no pause button. You can't pause anything.
Play it. You ready? You listening?
Really? We never trade on this channel. That's the problem. I didn't get to take one trade today. Hold on.
Take a trade.
Are you kidding? It took 60. There you go. Volume. I don't have volume. I lost my speaker. Or did I put it away? No, I didn't put it away. I took it out. I threw it somewhere. And it disappeared.
Press and play.
Go ahead.
All right, Skeletor, you ready? Message deleted.
Message
by
deleted.
Futures Floor. Futures Floor, why you delete all my messages?
I didn't delete any message. I don't know what you're talking about. You're always telling me I'm deleting. I don't delete nothing. Never ask me again. I've never deleted a message. Never. Oh, no, wait, not true. I delete messages. You know those ones that say, your stream was great. Can you help me? This is my seed phrase. And can you...
I don't know what's going on here. It says all my messages are deleted by Futures Floor.
Not me. No. Someone else has hacked into my account. Oh, there's my little bud. Come on, man.
Yeah, every one of them says deleted by Futures Floor.
On my chat.
On my chat.
How can I delete your messages on your chat? I'm not even in your stream.
Actually, it's all Skeletor's messages. Yeah, every one of his messages are deleted. It's weird. It says by Futures Floor.
Yeah, I see it too. Hold on, let me type in a good morning. That's really weird. That's rubbish. Hold on.
Skeletor, I didn't delete your messages.
Okay, you know what I would say? Remove me as a moderator. Because I didn't do that either. Everything.
Yeah. The whole list.
Yeah, I wasn't even here. My phone was on the table. I didn't even connect to you today.
Oh, it just happened. Yeah, had to have just happened. Yeah, everything there. Refresh.
Skeletor Epperner was hidden by futures floor?
I don't even know if he's still there. He might have been blocked.
No, he was blocked.
Did it say he's blocked? Skeletor, you there? What the hell's going on?
I don't even know how to perform moderator functions. Hold on. Especially on a phone. Let me close my phone. Let's get this fixed.
Skeletor, let us know if you're still there. I don't know what happened. To wait on the video, I guess. Figure out what's going on.
Okay, I'm logging out on my black computer. My camera's going to go away, guys, so I went full screen so I can see everything. Stop. Pause. There we go. I don't want to, he's playing music. I got to remove the volume. Otherwise I get a copyright strike. Okay, live chat, open panel. I don't even see, there's no 3 dots, nothing that I can do anything.
I don't know if something got hacked or what.
There we go. Unhide user, Skeletor was unhidden. Okay. Yeah, no, that's really weird. I can't unhide the messages. Let me just try something here. Message deleted. Remove. No, I can't unhide the messages. Well, see what happens. Anyway, Skeletor's unhidden, so he should be able to chat again. I'm going to type in a message here on my computer. It's working. Good morning. Click the like button. That's kind of worrisome, I would have to say. How would you... I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what? How about this theory? Because I don't know how YouTube works, but maybe somehow Fat Finger or whatever, as I was looking for my speaker or something, it clicked the button and it hit him. And once it hid him, HID, once it hit him, it deleted all his messages.
There he is. Skeletor, you back?
Skeletor, you mind if I do a test to see what happens?
Don't know what happened to you.
Yeah, let's do a test. Let's just figure this out. Skeletor, type testing 1, 2, 3 a few times, 3 or 4 times.
You gotta switch it up. You can't type the same thing over and over.
Don't type the same thing over and over.
Type the same thing, just switch it up a little bit.
Making him work.
Yeah, he might be busy. I don't know.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide him again and see if all his messages get deleted. If that's the case, then I see all my messages. Perfect. Okay.
They might have came back. No, they're still... I don't know. Well, tell them what you're going to do, so... Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so that's what happened. It must have been a... Okay, unhide this user. There we go.
Right.
Okay, ready to go.
Can you type one more time so we know you're back?
Yeah, it's all working. Something must have happened. We didn't get hacked. That was the most... Right. Come on, Mike. Yeah, I just had to make sure I didn't get hacked. No, I guess I just somehow accidentally fat-fingered hide Skeletor while I was looking for my speaker on my phone.
All right. No big deal. We got it figured out. Skeletor, sorry about that. Technical difficulty. We weren't trying to block you or hide you or any of that stuff.
You know, I took it seriously because I took my glasses off to fix the problem.
All right. Now that Skeletor is back, I'll play the video.
I closed it.
All right. You got to turn your sound back on, man. You got to watch the video. It's funny.
Shit.
Got to have the sound.
Go.
All right, ready?
Everything's working.
All right, let's do it. Can't hear it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Trying to click on a different video, but for some reason YouTube won't allow me to access my YouTube. They blocked me out. I'm on YouTube. Okay.
That was scary there. I was a little worried there for a minute. Especially with all the problems I've been having with my, come on, man. Skeletor posted in general. Funny.
I was looking for one more video. See if I can find it. There we go. Took me a while because YouTube was being a pain in the butt.
Oh, wow, my bot's getting killed today.
All right, since we got video time, one more video. You ready?
I'm ready. The things we do to keep them happy. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, that concludes movie time with Omnius.
I like the, I like the ex-wife one better.
Yeah, I made two of them. I made them at the same time. I like the ex-wife one better also. But I do think they kind of explained why we trade in key futures. NQ futures keeps it interesting, keeps us on the edge of our seat, heart pumping, lets us know we're alive.
Yeah, but you know what? You guys said that. I think I am going to throw up YM. I'm going to take a look at it. I liked YM. I was trading it for a while. You know who else trades YM? Tom Hugard.
I think it don't matter what you trade. Form a good trade, trade it.
Well, I disagree again. If
That's where
something
you're
is
going to
there,
leave it.
there are
I
instruments that
disagree.
are smoother.
Make your point, man. Come on.
Oh, there are instruments that are smoother, that are less erratic.
Yeah.
Some ex-wives
And
are calm. Some ex-wives are Karen screaming their heads off.
yeah. C'est la vie. Such is life. You can't say I want this wife today and that wife tomorrow and that wife there, you know.
No.
Choose one, pick it, learn it, trade it, live with it. They all have their ups, they all have their downs.
Yep. On the up days, it's I love you. On the down days, it's why did we get married?
Once a month, every woman out there is coming at you with their claws out.
It's crazy, eh? What they go through. Poor women. Seriously. Thank God I was born a man. No joke.
Ask the wife, like, what the hell's going on with you today? Like, what is all this? Oh, it's that time of the month. Like, okay, here's some chocolate. I'm gonna go hide on the other side of the house. Would like another trade, but I don't want to force anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty calm now.
I think that probably after we get off, probably gonna close my computer. It's probably gonna be it. So
yeah, me too. Oh, you
don't want
watch still a little bit.
don't want to end on a Friday red, but I mean, well, I'm some red, some green. I mean,
Beautiful chart of YM today. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up in a second. Give me a bit. Gonna have to run a couple of calculations once I put it up. I'm gonna have to calculate the ATR and then try to turn it into a Renko bar because that's where you're really gonna see how smooth it is.
so there's another answer to the question. Jump in real quick. So you used to trade in NQ. Your Renko is NQ, your ATR is NQ, your moving averages are NQ. When you switch over to a different instrument, you really gotta
Calculate.
know all different settings for everything. Like if I'm using a 2600 volume chart on MNQ for ES, that's going to be completely different. That's not going to work at all on ES or YM or anything else. Bama, good morning.
Uh-huh.
We was watching some videos. I don't know if you've seen them. Movie time with Futures Floor and Omnius. It wasn't actual movies. It was just what was it?
It was a reason to make microwave popcorn. That's what it was.
Nope, just woke up. It was why NQ's like being with my ex-wife. Of course, the AI came up, but I don't even have an ex-wife.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to get too personal.
I've been married so long, I don't even know what life was like before being married.
Yeah, how old were you when you got married?
I don't know, but I've been married longer than I ain't been married.
I got married late. I think I was 35. My wife was 26. Yeah, 9 years younger.
But y'all were together a lot before that, right?
Yeah, 8 years. I met her on her 18th birthday. Believe it or not, she was out celebrating her 18th birthday. It's crazy.
And how long did y'all live together before you got married?
Just a year.
Okay.
But yeah, I was 27 when I met her, 18, and we were talking about it here in the house. Like, if my daughter would come home when she was 18 with a 27-year-old guy, I would say, "What the hell's wrong with you?" to my daughter and to the guy.
Oh, it's all different now, huh?
But it didn't seem odd at the time, really it didn't. But in my defense, she hung around. Her crowd wasn't 18-year-olds. Her crowd was all 24, 25-year-olds.
So there you go. Keep your daughter's crowd about her age.
Yeah, my daughter's crowd is her age. In this case, she was working. She wasn't in school. And her whole crowd was 24, 25. She had no 18-year-old friends. I missed the trade.
Family, y'all hear about Trade-Evate. So I heard something about Trade-Evate. I don't even know what it was. I think it was a video that looked like an AI video of a real video of Patrick Whelan saying that he's now the spokesman for Trade-Evate or something. Is that what we're talking about? What fill us in, Bama? No. Trade-Evate and NinjaTrader prop soon. Now Trade-Evate is owned by NinjaTrader, right? Wow. Didn't NinjaTrader buy out Trade-Evate a few years ago? And I know NinjaTrader was talking about a prop firm. They've been talking about it for at least a year. So did y'all see the video that I think Patrick put out about Trade-Evate?
No.
Seemed kind of weird. I don't know. It was like a AI made like promo video of like a newscast or something of Trade-Evate. Platform's been having issues all week. Today I woke up to a video about them coming with a prop. So to me that sounds like bad news because Trade-Evate's owned by NinjaTrader, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know. I believe a year or so ago they bought them out. And so that means NinjaTrader and Trade-Evate are going to be coming with their own prop firm, which they have been talking about for a while. Which means that now they're in direct competition with the other prop firms. Which means why would they let the other prop firms use their software?
Yeah. But on the other hand, there are contracts. You can't just abandon clients like that. You'd have to give them a certain amount of time. Maybe say something like you have a year.
Yeah. So if they're coming out now, that would mean they're coming to the end of the contracts. So they could very well say, in a month from now, there will no longer be NinjaTrader.
Mm. Oh man, no longer be NinjaTrader and no longer be Trade-Evate, yeah. Maybe. Woo!
Of course, my bots are on NinjaTrader. I've been putting all this work into. Been working great.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do about that.
Test and run is through NinjaTrader.
Yeah, a lot of back testing, a lot of stuff with building bots, indicators. I mean, I can do it on TradingView, but TradingView still doesn't take the orders. I think it's called Project X.
That's it. Exactly. Everyone will move over to Project X, and I'm not going to complain. I like Project X.
To start building bot in Quantower. I was actually looking that up yesterday. I guess I would have to learn. There's not really, like NinjaTrader, you can go watch videos. There's a bunch of them on it. To where Quantower, there's not really much of anything on it. Never created an indicator or bot or anything in Quantower. mean, I like Quantower. I think it needs some improvements, but I do like it. Quantower's come a long way. I've told you all that before, but when I tried Quantower years ago, man, it was horrible. Seems around the time that AMP Futures got involved with Quantower, they really came out with some good updates. Quantower used to take more resources than every other trading program I had put together, including Thinkorswim, which is a resource hog. But I do think Quantower is a great option nowadays, especially if you have the what'd you say, like the advanced license. If we no longer have access to NinjaTrader, I guess I'll have to figure out how to convert the bot. I don't even know if I can. Y'all get any good trades today? Not really, Bama. Market's being a mother beach again. I tried a few trades, kind of got shook out. I did win the bot trade on some accounts this morning. Was going to take it on a master account, and then at the last minute I turned the master account off, which turned out to be a good thing because it went like crazy amount of points against me. Where is it at? And then came back to actually wind up winning the trade. See it? Yeah, it's
Okay,
coming in
finally I
now.
can check out YM.
I came like 4 points from losing the trade. Of course, this is a high drawdown strategy. So I was in 48 points, almost 49 a drawdown. But the best place for this strategy is right here, the other side of the open range. So did come back. This was on the evals. Like literally like half a minute before it took the trade, I turned the master account off. Because of the way the market was acting.
Okay, so you see my chart. You see the hike in SG?
Yeah.
For NQ? You want to see what the hike in SG looks for YM? Want to talk a smoother market? How's that for a difference, huh?
Yeah, right.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's you get continuation, and you get such smooth moves.
Go back a little bit. I want to see where it had that dip. Continuation. Just scroll over a little bit.
This is 9:30 here, where my mouse is
right
now.
there.
You wait 5 seconds, you'll see my mouse going up and down.
This is a 1 minute chart. So if this was a 2 minute chart, that would be a really nice kind of pullback there. Jump in right up.
Look at that. It's just like I'm going to keep it up for a while. Just going to move it over into the corner. Yeah.
Skeletor, I think you got Mike sold. Mike's like, damn, I'm sold on that.
Holy shit, what are we doing with the schizophrenic NQ?
Yeah, Bama Skeletor was asking earlier why people don't trade the Dow. And said the chart looks a lot more calm and consistent.
Less erratic.
And my answer, I think Mike's answer was about the same, is that just kind of get used to trading one instrument instead of being all over the place. But the Dow is a nice chart. And then looking back the past few days, it's like, man, I could have been trading this the past few days.
Yeah, it almost looks like no matter what your system is, you can't lose.
So this freaking crazy NQ stuff we got going on. Then that's how we got on the video about NQs like my crazy ex-wife.
Now, how does it work? MYM. Come on, you weren't supposed to do that. No
We get all this push. It's like push, push, push. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jump in, and it's like, nah, I'm just gonna sit here. What? Whatever. I'll take the 2.5 points. Fuck it. Now it'll go.
Yeah, it trades by points. Okay, I see. So we got to make it.
Dow more better than gold. Is that
14.
See the question mark? I'm assuming that's a question rather than saying that you like it better. I don't know why it never comes up. That's the Dow chart there. That's what so Skeletor wants to know why we're trading this crazy bipolar Nasdaq when we have this chart right here we could have been trading.
Mm.
Who knows? Sometimes maybe we just like the pain, I guess. The chaos. I mean, we could have been trading that, and then you go back another day. I think we went back like 4 or 5 days.
I think a good Ranko bar size Skeletor, if you're there, is between 10 and 15. I'm going to set it to, I want to see 15, but I think I'm going to set it to 12 just so it'll be a little more active. But I think 15 would be good.
And of course, you have the previous day there. Like, okay, we're buying, we're selling, we're buying. Come over a little bit, selling. We need like a Dow versus NQ.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
It's like you got these charts here. We need the NQ on the bottom down here, right? Like,
let's see what a point is worth now. So I just took a one lot, MYM. I'm long at 27.
I think those are just so we got this chart or we got this chart. Like which one?
Let me exit at. Let me see. Data series.
We got another one there.
Box.
Once again, buying, selling, buying, selling.
32. 44. Sell limit, one at 44.
But
there's the data box.
my answer was the grass is always greener on the other side, right?
Ah, it's 50 cents a point. I thought it was $1 a point. It's 50 cents a point.
But I seen $5 a point. What do you?
Oh, no, well, if it's $5 a point, you're on YM.
What are you talking? Oh,
MYM.
So the mini's $5 a point?
Mini's $5 a point, yeah. So if I set my Renko chart to 12 points, that's $6 a bar. It's less than NQ. NQ is, for me, NQ is $14 per bar. So it's less. Just less dollar opportunity. Like when I was looking at gold and Bitcoin, there was actually more dollar opportunity. I can set my bars bigger, but then it won't be.
Let me jump in real quick, Mike. We just had this big dip down in NQ and spike right back up.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's it. I was just saying I could set the bar bigger, and try to make it to $10 per bar, but you're not going to get a lot of signals that way. Let's just see what that looks like. That would be 20 points on MYM. Probably didn't get much. It's going to be crazy smooth, but probably didn't get much since 9:30. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3 trades only. Yeah, that's the thing. You just jump on and ride it, man. Okay, I got my information. just thank you, Skeletor. I'm almost saying that sarcastically because what I just did was I cleaned my computer. I made my layout much more lean, got rid of a lot of charts that I don't need to follow, and like it was one day, and now I'm adding charts again. I got rid of gold. I got rid of Bitcoin.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm adding YM. Anyways, we'll watch it for a bit. But not today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back test it. Wow, you know what would crush it? A price channel on YM. It's called the Donchian channel. My favorite number is 7. Let's put that up very gently. 11:30, wood chip move. There we go.
Bama, where are we on the shutdown? I haven't really been following it.
Yeah, me neither.
Mike knows more about it than I do. He's not even in the country.
Yeah.
So
I used to follow American politics much closer. Not anymore. I got fed up.
What did we shut down like Tuesday or Wednesday, didn't we? My wife said we're already shut
it wasn't
down.
long ago. Wasn't that long ago. I would go for Wednesday.
I'm hoping it catches on. Like, don't threaten me. I like the idea. Only thing I don't like about it is that they're threatening, like, in which they do it every time. A lot of people don't know. We've had so many shutdowns.
Mm-hmm.
We had several under Obama. Obama got so bad they wind up lowering the country's credit score. Went from a AAA rating to like a A- or something. And then I think we had Trump, and then Trump, I think they had a shutdown. Biden, they had shutdown. Now we're back to Trump again, another shutdown. So this has been a regular thing as far back as I can remember.
Well, how often do they have to top off the big money bucket? Is it once a year they go through this? Once every 6 months? But most of the time it gets settled? Is it once a term? Do you know how often they need to ask for money?
I don't know. Bama said, I'm not trading again until it opens back up. It'll probably be open by Monday. It normally don't last long. I always get my hopes crushed. I'm over here like, shut it down. And they're like, oh, we opened back up. Like, fuck. Really, guys? Way to hold strong.
Hmm.
But I almost want to say this might be the second shutdown. Or they were threatening a shutdown or something. This year. I don't know. I think the last time they were signing the bill or something, there was because I remember they had the big, beautiful bill. And they were going back and forth. I don't know. When they're going to release the financial reports. I think it's going to move like shit until then. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. Sorry. It's not been an impressive day today.
No, it's been a mother beach of a day.
Mm-hmm.
The moves have been there. It's just every time I try to jump in, it's just shaking me out. It's fun. Once again, a little on the red, barely. It's no big deal. Yesterday, I came back nicely. Today, probably not going to. I think shut down the day. I'm done for the week. I don't care. Been a great week. Last week was a great week. Still green on some accounts, red on others. So, whatever. Need me another monitor. Mike, go buy me another monitor and a mount. Put it up there.
I didn't do much today either, to be honest with you. What do we got? I got 2 accounts up, 1 account down. No, 2 accounts up, 2 accounts down. On Bulenox and 1 account down on Apex, and that's it.
Trying to look at this.
Pretty much break even on the day overall.
2-minute and 1-minute footprint charts. Right, there's the move I should have been looking at. The reason for that move, if I get in my chart, I got this black screen of death over here, was the pullback here. We get the pullback push up, which is what I generally look for. And I want to know how the footprint chart can help me with that. So that would be right there. If you look at that with the volume chart, perfect entry right there. Of course, that's too many charts to look at one time, so I always seem to miss it. That one there and there. Then the 1-minute chart would be there. There. Breaking above the volume and go for the continuation. Same thing there. But it's either that chart or this chart, so can't look at everything at the same time. Mike, that's why you see those traders, right? And I got like 6 screens everywhere.
Have you ever seen that guy? I forgot his name. Steven Carlagian or something like that. He's got like, I don't know, let me guess, 60 monitors maybe?
But how? I mean, you can't, you can look at them, but your brain can't focus on stuff like that.
Well, you know what he does? From the way I saw, what he allegedly does, or what it seems like what he does, he has 3 traders taking the trades who work for him.
Yeah.
So they have their back to him, and they're on monitors just waiting to take his trades, and he just scans the charts and says, gold long here.
Yeah, I think we was talking about that guy before. I was telling you, I seen a video about a guy, and you're like, oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, buy silver.
The guy,
he's just making out calls, and they're executing.
Yeah, he will not take his trades. He said that, for anybody that don't know, the guy won't take his trades. He's like one of the top traders or something.
There you go, because you've removed emotion from the thing.
Right.
You tell the guy, I'm going to tell you go long in gold. When you go long in gold, I am paying you to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. My hands are done. I just told you go long gold. I can't interfere with you. You're going to execute now, just like a stop loss that's in the system. You will execute. I am telling you, even if I say no, I don't like it, get out. You have to execute properly. You know. And
I think that would be awesome to at least like try out.
Yeah.
Like
I always wanted to try that out.
Like if I was standing over there looking at the TV, I'm like, go long.
We could try that one day. Either you call out, I give you you give me the rules, or I call them out and I give you the rules, and we see how we do. We could try that one day. If you're interested, it would be interesting.
You're kind of splitting it to, hey, I'm just here to make decisions, and then you're like, hey, I'm just here to execute the decisions.
Yeah.
Bam, last week was great. I need more of those. Yeah, this week was great too. I mean, it's had its ups and downs. This month's been great. It's been a great month.
32.
I feel like
Bucks.
I hear some people saying it's been a tough month, but it has been a tough month, but when I look back at my calendar, I've had 3 red days this month. I think one was a break even. The other one I didn't even trade. That was this week. Was it? I couldn't remember the day. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday I didn't trade. The other one was green. So I had 3 red days. 2 that were basically break even. One was a break even. The other one I just didn't even trade. Didn't feel like it. So how many green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 green days. I guess today is the last day of the month, so it really would be nice if I could get this all accounts green. Right now it's kind of split. Some are green, some are red. They're not even that red. I feel like one trade would put me back green. I get a decent trade. But at the same time, it's Friday, and I don't want that messing with my decisions to try to...
Yep, don't focus on the money. Just execute.
I feel like that's a recipe for a disaster.
It is.
See you in the Discord later. Well, I really fucked that one up. And then you go into the weekend all mad and frustrated and ruins your weekend. I hate stuff like that. I would just think this week was tough. I think it was the second week. Yeah, I got big plans for the weekend. I don't know. Sometimes my wife will tell me plans, but she never really tells me if it's this weekend or next weekend or the weekend after that. So I get confused. Then at the last minute, I'm told, like, get up, we're leaving. Like, what?
Get up, we're leaving.
What are we doing again? I've been telling you for weeks. We have all these plans. Like, I thought that was next weekend. So it's either going to be a very busy weekend or we might actually have a weekend of nothing.
That sounds nice.
I'm good either way, but I do like the weekends of nothing.
I love me a weekend of nothing. This isn't going to be a weekend of nothing for me. I can tell you that.
Son woke up talking about Fortnite, so he's already thinking about playing some Fortnite this weekend. Got to figure out how to set up a new Fortnite on the computer here. Maybe stream some Fortnite or something. Just so y'all know, pre-warning, I ain't no genius at Fortnite, guys.
You're all thumbs, huh?
I mean, I can still pull off some good matches, but I ain't no expert at Fortnite. I have to get you guys on there to help me. Bammy, you play Fortnite? Get on, hit me up, I'll play. I got to figure out how to get set up a new account on the computer. Because right now it's just my son's account.
Yep.
Did you redo the Wi-Fi?
No, I forgot.
It'd be kind of weird, like, what would you say? It'd be kind of weird setting up a bunch of people to play Fortnite with, and then my kid's on there saying, Dad, who are all these people?
Mike's friends.
Yeah, especially since he's not really allowed to have friends on Fortnite.
First, Mike deleted all the messages on my stream, and now he's inviting his friends into Fortnite. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Oh, that's right, Bammy, you missed it. Mike deleted all the messages on my stream. Put Skeletor in timeout.
All with his left butt cheek.
Yeah, telling my work friends. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, Mike deleted all my messages, put Skeletor in timeout. I don't even know what Skeletor did. Skeletor, what'd you do? Why'd you make him mad?
Hmm.
Why'd he do that? Yeah, Mike. Why did you do that?
I butt dialed. Except I butt deleted.
was a technical issue. We got it figured out. We got Skeletor back. He didn't mean to. It was an accident. Even Mike was getting mad. It's like, I don't even want to be a moderator no more. Take me off.
Take me off. Too much pressure. I didn't know my butt cheeks can do that much damage.
Mike, how am I going to get any decent trades like this?
Like what?
Nothing,
trading
man.
YM.
Nothing here.
I'm trading YM, guys.
Trader.
Yeah, man. And it's going well. It's going well so far.
Bama, you got any big plans this weekend? Mike, you said you was going to be busy. Never said if you had plans.
Well, tonight going out for supper again, and
Thought you were on a diet.
nothing I can do when my wife wants to go out for supper. Huh?
I gotta agree with that.
She already started my weekend list of tasks to do. I woke up this morning and there was already a list of 3 things to do.
Emma said, watch college football. That's about it.
Mm.
Can be fun. Have some people over, have a cookout, football. That noise. Mike, you squeaking over there?
Fire alarm. One of my kids is cooking.
Again?
Every day?
I mean, if somebody
Every
at my
day.
house kept setting off the fire alarm, I wouldn't let them cook anymore. What, you got the fire alarm right above the stove?
Hold on, I'm listening. They're arguing. No, it's a
Hey,
crazy sensitive
the popcorn's done.
No, it's a crazy sensitive fire alarm. You can just put it. You just pop in toast and it rings. Remember we talked about it. You said use the fire alarm as your toast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We talked about it before.
Yeah, you just put toast in and it goes. No, it's far away. It's okay. Well, obviously the toaster is in the kitchen and it's in the farthest corner of the kitchen. And this fire alarm that rings is outside the kitchen, down the hallway, over the stairs to the basement. How it picks it up, I have no idea.
It's crazy. Now, I think I asked before, but is it hardwired or is it
No, it's battery.
well, those battery ones are just faulty anyways. We used to have a battery one that kept going off.
Oh, yeah.
I think we wound up throwing it away or something, so it stopped going off. Wife was always in a panic. Fire alarm's going off. I think it had what's the other thing that they test for? Not smoke, but something else.
Carbon monoxide, carbon
Carbon
dioxide.
monoxide, yeah. So I think it had built-in carbon monoxide also. And technically we have gas, even though we got rid of it. So the wife's always worried that it's going off and it's because of the gas. Bama said football season's the only time he watches TV. Guess a lot of people don't watch TV anymore, huh? Everything's
Okay.
YouTube and Netflix.
I took a nice successful trade in YM.
This guy. Listen, go YM yourself.
Well, look at it. Look at the rounding bottom. I tell you, just put up a price channel. You'll be rich. This is what Richard Dennis would trade.
Yeah, that's where you done got Mike hooked. All it took was one question.
Everyone's leaving the stream. He doesn't have NQ on his charts. He has YM. Go somewhere else.
Never know. There might be a market for YM. Try it out. People might like it.
I hate when my kids fight. Your kids fight often? I mean, my kids are in their 20s. I call them kids. They'll always be my kids, even when they're 50. But your kids fight often?
YM is Dow
Okay.
Jones. Dow Jones Industrial Average. That used to be the big one years ago. Back in, what was it, 90s?
I don't know.
Early 2000s was more the S&P and then the NASDAQ. Quiz Mike real quick. Mike, what is the Dow Jones?
It's an index on 30 industrial stocks. I don't know which 30, but 30 industrial. It's the Dow Jones. It's the 30. It's the US 30. So the S&P 500 is 500 stocks. The Dow Jones is 30. That's why it's smoother, because it's basically just an index of 30 stocks.
You're saying it's only 30 stocks.
Yep, unless they changed it, but it's only 30 stocks last. And it's the bellwether, really. I mean, a lot of people look at S&P, but I think the Dow is still the granddaddy of them all. Kind of like Bitcoin will always be the granddaddy of crypto.
Oh, yeah.
But seriously, no joke. I mean, if it's smooth like this, you'd be a fool not to trade it.
Got me over here fighting this bipolar NQ. Just go. You want to go? Just go. Come on, man.
Hmm. Cha-ching.
You can do it. And we get the pullback again. Whatever. Just get me out. I give up. So, Bama, this is how my day has been. Every time I get into a trade, it's just choppy, 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 choppy. Like, fuck, man, just get me out of the trade. How's your day been?
Holy Mother of God.
I don't think I've actually had any like losing trades. It's just been 1,000 cuts. Mike's over there having wet dreams about the Dow.
Oh, yeah. No, seriously.
Look, it's going. It's not going. Now it goes. I don't know. I'm ready for a pizza.
But you're going to say I'm ready for a nap.
I'm ready for a nap and a pizza. I hope it's a lazy weekend and next weekend they want to do everything.
Okay, I'm all set up. I'm ready to go. What time is it? 11:53. I'm all set up. Oh.
Where are we going?
No, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to trade the Dow. Got my system, everything. And Q's trying to push higher. Oof, now it's going to be hard. See, that was the problem. It'd be hard to follow two at the same time. Ouch. We'll figure something out. I mean, seriously, look at that chart on my 1 minute on the large chart there. If someone were to come in and look at that, he would say, whoa, what chart is that? That's super interesting. My mic on, yeah, it is. Okay, let me get up to, let me open up Omnius' stream here, in case you guys are chatting in there. I closed it. I had stress because of it, but anyways, no, it doesn't look like it. Let me click I can't even change to live chat on my phone. I don't have the option to toggle between live chat and top chat.
I think on the phone it automatically goes to live chat.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it says live chat, but if I click it, it doesn't, and so I didn't.
That's another thing. It's like everywhere you go, it's different. So why can't it just be uniform?
So you want to know how sad it was? This guy that came over, seriously? Changing the batteries, because she hadn't used his computer in a while, and it was a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard. Changing the batteries was confusing for him. Like he didn't understand what was going on, and is it broken? I don't think you want a
computer then.
You know, like that. I told my daughter, change the batteries for this guy, because changing the batteries looks like it's too much of a task for this guy. Seriously. I said, you give it to him, make sure it's working perfectly. Don't rely on him to change the batteries, because he's going to call you and tell you the computer's not working. And that
guy needs to go get a tablet, not a computer.
And she completely uninstalled or reinstalled Windows, so it's a fresh install. So Chrome, Google Chrome isn't on. It's Internet Explorer. Google Chrome is broken? No, it's not on the computer. I reset it, so it doesn't work. So I said, no, you just have to install it. Like the guy, it doesn't work. I go, Megan, install it for the poor guy, because he's not going to know. He's going to think Google Chrome is broken because it's not on the computer. Anyways, he's got his Google Chrome.
Trade would have worked out. Got shook out of it, then it went.
Oh, yeah, you got shook out. Shook out. I don't know. Look at the Dow. I got the Dow on my chart. Yeah. It's just rocketing higher.
Go Dow yourself.
You will be trading the Dow by Tuesday. I predict. I'm making a prediction.
Bama, you was talking about the shutdown and maybe the price actions because of the shutdown. I don't think it's because of the shutdown. I think that's just the excuse they give everybody. So they always they always have an excuse for the market. But realistically, we're trading at all-time highs. The market's way overextended. So not only are we way overextended, we're at all-time highs. And this is just the type of behavior that the market has when it's at all-time highs like this, which is probably the reason why a lot of people are switching over to the Dow Jones. And now that chart's looking like a nicer chart to trade. A lot of people are looking at the NQ and the ES. They're saying, look, this is way overextended. It's at all-time highs. There's not really much to take from it. A lot of traders out there, they won't even trade all-time highs. So like they'll see it go up to all-time highs, say, okay, no, waiting for a pullback. So I think the shutdown is just of course, that's going to be the story they put all over the news. Oh, it's doing all this because of a shutdown. It's all that's theater. They have to come up with something. A lot of times we'll see the market get to a strong resistance point, and then we'll see it drop real hard, and then they'll have something in the news. Oh, it's because of this. This person said this. And it's like, no, it was at a strong resistance point and had a pullback. So a lot of times you can't go by what they're saying in the news. The hell with all-time high. I do think they use it to be overly manipulated. Yes, they like to manipulate the market. They like to have excuses. They like to say this caused it and this caused it. You'll see a lot of times, a lot of the technical traders will make videos and they'll say, well, you know, all over the news is this story and this story, but then you pull up the chart and you look at it and you're like, well, yeah, it makes a lot of sense we had a pullback, or yeah, we have a shutdown, but at the same time, we're at all-time highs. The market's way overextended, so it's just kind of the behavior that you expect. In fact, if we go over here to the QQQ chart, let's take this stuff off.
What are you taking off?
Don't worry, I'm not Tory Trades. So this is a way zoomed out chart. It's a 10-day chart. That's what I like to use. But you can see how it was in this nice channel here. Back here, we had this little channel pushing up. And then we had this bigger channel. It was in this nice channel. And you can see how extended we are, even from this channel. So the market's super overextended. And we're at all-time highs. So who's buying here? Who's looking now and saying, man, this is a great opportunity to buy a bunch of stuff?
My wife.
It's like your wife going to the store, right? And she wants to get like a pair of pants and they cost $100. You get there, they're $300, and everybody's standing in line to buy them. Like, what are y'all doing?
You know what? I'm making fun, and I said my wife, but I was just joking. But you know what? My dad was like that, to be honest with you. He would jump into the market so late. He would only jump into the market after he heard everybody making money. At that point, once everybody was making money, he was convinced the markets were going up and he would buy at the top.
And that's human nature, actually. It's just the way our brains are programmed. So what I say before, I said when you go to the store and the cashier is telling you, man, it's an amazing time to buy stocks, right? Hey, man, you see the stocks going up, man? Never been a better time to buy stocks. What you do is you drop everything in your hands, you run out to your car, you drive as fast as you can home without speeding, and sell everything. Because when that guy's an expert, that's your signal to get out.
Yeah, isn't there the taxi driver indicator also, when the taxi driver is giving you stock tips?
When you're getting advice from the taxi driver and the guy at the convenience store and the guy changing your tire. When everybody, not only that, but when you go out for the day and right, you get your tire changed and that guy's giving you advice, and you go by McDonald's and they're giving you advice on the market, and you go by the convenience store and they're giving you advice. Like, there is never a better indicator to sell. And then you flip the same indicator, right? When the market's crashing like it did back here. And everybody's telling you to get out, dump everything. Your 401k is a scam. It's all there to steal your money. That's when you go out and you buy a bunch of stuff.
Excuse me.
Bam, I wouldn't be surprised if it melts today. Yeah, bam, I wouldn't be surprised. But more often than not, when we have these slow markets, it tends to just slowly go up. Something like that. So hard to trade. It really is. Because you're looking for pullbacks, you're looking for momentum, you're looking for energy in the market, and you get this. Like, look at this. This is the way the morning went. You said you woke up. Now look at that.
Yeah, well,
How the hell am I supposed to trade that?
very simple. Switch your chart to the Dow. Have a good weekend, Skeletor. Take a look at the Dow. Take a look at the move of the Dow since 11:30. Let me put it up on the chart for you. Bottom left, top right. No pain.
Skeletor, you got Mike on that Dow, man. Skeletor, have a good weekend. Later, buddy.
No, seriously, you looking? Look at the move since 11:30.
I'm looking. Look. Calm down. It's on the other side. I got to shift my chair and everything. It's straight up, yeah.
Straight up. No, that's what we're talking over a half an hour. Nothing. Just slow. Tick, tick, tick.
Could have been trading that one, huh? I wouldn't hold this over the weekend. No, I sure wouldn't hold it. Think there would be a lot of people selling before the close. I don't know. I try not to predict that stuff anymore.
Yeah, no more predict. React, that's it.
Just when you think you got it figured out. And I don't know how many times I've heard the world's ending, sell everything before close.
Well, you know what my opinion is about that? Let me interject. When you form a bias like that, you become married to your trade because you believe it. Okay, it's got to come. It's got to go down. It's got to go down. They're going to sell it any minute. You hold on longer. And I think
the market doesn't have to do anything. It's going to do what pisses you off the most. That's what it's going to do.
Yeah, not everybody's the same, but for me, a bias is deadly.
Right. And also, here's another thing to remember. Mike, I kind of touched on this before, is this is the first week of the month. So if you understand that a lot of people put in 5 or 10% into their 401, then every week those people are putting in. But then some people are biweekly, so every other week you have even more people putting money into the market. But then some people are monthly, so then you kind of have your first week of the month, you have the majority of people flooding money into the market. And then some people are even get paid once every 3 months. So then you have on that one, you have all those people flooding in. So we could see a lot of people flooding into the market, even though you think they might be coming out of the market. But it's all-time highs, so it's tricky. Plus, a lot of us being blamed on a shutdown, so you have a lot of people worried about that. So kind of take all of it into it. Yeah, because most people they invest automatically through their check. When you see people that get paid once a month, that investment money is coming out once a month from that check. Like I said, you got the bi-weekly people, so even the bi-weekly people are still doing the once a month. They just do it once in the middle of the month too, and then the weekly people. And of course, all those people, all of them, don't care anything about the all-time high. They don't look at charts. They don't look at trading. They don't look at stocks. They have no interest at all. Anything that's on this chart, all I know is that every week or every other week or every month they put into the market. Did Skeletor send you a come on man earlier? He sent me
In
one.
general.
Oh, Skeletor, if you're still there, that was not, it was an accident. It was not meant to happen. It was
No, he knows. He's a good guy.
technical glitch. Like, come on, man. Wow, y'all kicked me out. I wonder if it kicked him all the way out the stream, though.
No, it doesn't kick him out of the stream. It just disables him.
Come on, man. It happens. I don't know what the trading is. Part of me thinks I could just get a quick trade and just be gone.
You trying to get in a quickie?
The other part of me thinks we've seen those days before, huh? Bam, I know you said you're not trading, but we are traders. You looking at any trades? I said I wasn't trading, but are you looking at any trades? Yeah, I'm long right now.
Yeah.
Feel like you gotta ask, right? Mike's over there on the YM.
Look at it. Look at the Renko. Is it up the Renko? Where is it? Yeah, it is. Straight up.
Nope, sitting in the living room. Good job. See that? Bama's being the responsible one. Trade this crap. How am I supposed to trade this crap?
Yeah, well, there hasn't been much on NQ.
Really don't look that bad. It's just kind of, there's no push through. It's just choppy. Almost like it's low volume or something.
It's choppy. I'm not going to show my YM chart. I'm going to keep it to myself. It's going to be a secret. It's going to be my secret weapon. Forget it. Don't talk about it anymore. Change the chart.
I think the only reason it looks nice is because I think a lot of people are out of the NQ. A lot of people are looking for different indices.
Yeah, but no, I mean, when you asked me even before, I told you it's much smoother. It's much less erratic.
What's the ETF for YM? You know? Probably don't.
I
I wouldn't know.
That's I don't know. Thinking it'll start with DJT maybe. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Yeah, me neither. I have to Google it.
GPT it. Missed a good conversation. I'm not trading, just a thought. That's a good thing to think of that I honestly never think of. What were you talking about? Because my mind was on the what I was working on at the time.
I don't. What are you reading?
Bama's message there. That's a good thing to think of that I honestly never think of.
Where? Oh, I'm
Two
not
messages.
trading, just a thought.
Maybe to stay out of the market.
Wouldn't hold over the weekend. That's a good thing to think about. Honestly, never thought. That was talking about the people pouring money into the market.
Yeah.
Weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. Mostly monthly. Because on that first week of the month, pretty much everybody's going to be pumping money into the market.
Pumping and humping.
Nope, sitting in my living room, which is a good thing because the market sucks. I have to. I had a terrible week. I blew up one of my accounts. If I'm not responsible, I'll blow up. Hold on. Okay. I'll blow up one of my accounts if I'm not responsible. Exactly. People investing at the beginning of the month. Yeah. Okay. ETF. I don't know what the ETF. Just tell me the ETF. I don't want to buy ETFs. Y Max? Oh, I get it. So I put YM, it's putting yield max. Okay, I get it. Maybe Dow Jones ETF. DJIA. Shit, I don't even know if I ever even heard of that.
Dow Jones Industrial Average. I didn't know that's the ETF.
Futures. No, I don't want futures. There is no stocks. I thought that was ETF. No, that's the futures. No, the futures is YM.
Yeah, the futures YM.
This is covered calls. Yeah, guys, I don't know. DIA?
Did you say yeah? EIO? EIA. Really never heard of that ever.
All right, there we go. I guess that's it. DIA.
Oh, DIA. Yeah. I heard you say EIA.
I mean, that chart kind of looks nice too.
Well, I mean, look at this little dump. Well, I'd call it a dump. Little selling. We had 20 points on NQ, and switch over to YM. There was nothing. It went flat. It just absorbed it. And now it's still continuing on its merry way. It's almost been 45 minutes now. Here, hold on. Let me, because you have the Renko chart in the way. And you have
Dow Jones has been positive the past 13 out of.
Yeah, it goes on those crazy runs too, eh? Just so you know.
Well, it's supposed to be 13 out of 15 years, but that don't add up. All right, 12 out of the past 15. Maybe that's 16 years. All right, 13 out of the past 16's been positive. That's what everybody says, man. When you're investing, in the long run, everybody's always talking about the market falling, the end is near, the world's ending. And if you look back, 10, 15, 20 years, the market's been crazy. Let's go. 21 was a horrible year, so let's add that in there. Not 21, I meant 2001. So even 2001, it still wasn't that bad. The Dow Jones has averaged in the past 25 years, or 26, whatever. Math's hard. 6.5%. I do like this table thing they gave us. I think it needs to be ironed out, but I do like it. The Nasdaq QQQ has averaged 11.5% over the past 26 years. Oh my goodness, look at 2000.
That's crazy, eh?
Even adding in the worst years that it's ever had, it still averaged 11.5%. Look at this, Mike. Negative 39%, negative 33%,
Wow. It's
negative 37%. Those are 3 years in a row. Could you have survived that? What the fuck?
What years were those?
Early 2000s. 2000,
Okay.
2001, and 2002.
I don't even remember that. It's funny.
Yeah, you had the .com crash. Everybody was building websites. All you had to do was say .com and you were a millionaire.
Mm.
You'd put a futuresfloor.com, millionaire.
Yeah, it was kind of like blockchain. When every company started say they're going to be part of the blockchain, or they're going on the blockchain. Mm-hmm. So that's there on my screen. That's the last hour of the Dow.
Yep.
Hour.
Actually, if you add 99 in there, it goes up to 14%.
Do not become a counter trend trader trading the Dow.
I want to know, what would 2000 to 2003, 2002, average of negative 35%, 99% was excellent. Oh man, I don't know how you'd survive through that. I think a lot of companies went out of business. A lot of people lost a lot of money then.
Mm.
But the problem is all those people said, "Oh man, this is a scam. This sucks. I ain't never doing it again." And then look at the next 25 years.
Can you see where my can you see on that chart where my dad bought and sold?
Oh man, if you just took out 20, 21, and 22, almost 18% a year.
Wow.
I think most people don't understand or can't understand what that right there means.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say that. I was going to say that's better than my home. That's way better than my home did.
When you take 18% and you compound that interest like that, it's insane. I want to say, who's the one guy? Warren Buffett. I want to say his was like
37.
25% or something for the longest time. And he turned, a few $1 million into multi-billionaire.
Mm.
Of course, he kept compounding it and businesses and all that stuff too.
You were talking, or someone was talking about Pelosi taking Pelosi's trades. There are websites to track what the either the congressmen or the senators do.
I think if I remember, it's like 3 months they have to
3 months,
file the data, or 6.
So by then they're
3
in
or
and they're
6.
Mm.
So by the time you get that data, it's already done.
So it's basically do not copy our trades.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Well, not Nancy Pelosi, but her husband's like the best trader ever. Not saying he has that inside information, but hey, whatever it takes to be the best trader ever.
Mm.
I wonder why she's so upset about them trying to pass that bill to where members of Congress can't buy stock.
Yeah, honestly, she's got enough money. Why would you care?
Well, come on, when you make $100,000 or $150,000 a year,
You made your money. Move on.
and you're worth, well, you make $150,000 a year, but you're worth $100 million.
Yep.
Yeah, the math don't math.
No, but I'm saying, why would she care if they remove it? I mean, she made her money. Move on.
Well, did they ever pass it?
I have no idea.
They introduced the bills. Did they pass them?
Do I look like someone that follows U.S. politics?
Yes, you know more about U.S. politics than I do. But you follow the headlines and what the man on the talking box says.
Mm. No, not anymore. No more TV for me. It's all it's all internet. It's all podcasts.
Hey, listen, they did a study before, and they did a study about people that watch the news. You know, like not like your local news, but like CNN, Fox News, stuff like that.
Oh God, yeah.
And they found out that the majority of people that watch CNN were just wrong. They didn't know anything. Something like 80% or something got it wrong.
Mm.
And then like they did other ones like Fox News and stuff, and like 60% of them still got it wrong. So it's like the people that didn't watch any news knew more about the news, got it more correct than the people that watch daily.
Mm.
Isn't that kind of interesting?
It is.
The internet and podcasts are where I get my information. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. I think everyone, no, well, not everyone, but that's really where it's moving to.
Yeah.
I think everyone's realizing how manipulative all the stations are, and they're tired of it. But
really, even
podcasts are also. They all have sides.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. A lot of the bigger podcasts now are starting to be more controlled also.
I don't know if it's controlled, but they're just picking and choosing which pieces of the news they want you to know and hear, or which side of the argument they want you to hear. You're not getting a balanced report.
I would actually say controlled, because there was a girl I used to watch, and she quit for a long time. And then like she came back doing other stuff. She used to be a conservative commentator on YouTube. And she was talking about how she had people approach her and like make her that person. Like they seen the pretty face, like, oh, you're going to be a conservative commentator. And then like they pressed her to push everything and what views she had to say. And then to get away from it, she basically had to quit altogether.
Mm.
So they got people going out there recruiting people to be their face in the news, even in the small podcasts and on YouTube and stuff. Bam, I'm conservative and I don't like Fox any more than CNN. Bam, I would consider myself more conservative, but I don't know that I'm at a point in life where I really care about Republicans any more than I do the Democrats. think they're all one party. They're all the government party, or whatever you want to call it. I tend to call Republicans Democrat lights. Definitely align way more with Republicans than Democrats. But
What is it? For the people, by the people, or by the people, for the people?
I think on the social issues, I agree a lot more with Republicans. But then when it comes to other things, I'm like, what are y'all doing, man? Come on. Like, at the end of the day, they're all for the state. They're all for big government. No, disappointed in Trump. Yeah, I was never really a big fan of Trump. Of course, try to give him his chance and believe he's going to be better. But even in his first term, a lot of the things that he did was unconstitutional. And what really got me is a lot of people that you see and a lot of my friends, because majority of my friends are conservatives, but how they would just dismiss everything. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, Biden was president. Well, not Biden, Obama was president. And you bring up all these things that he did, but now Trump's president, and now he's doing these things, and then you're just brushing it off like it's not a big deal. Like when Trump said, just take the guns away, we don't care about the Second Amendment. Like, I know all these people and they're all talking about NRA and Second Amendment rights and all this stuff. But then when the guy that actually says on the news, we don't care about the Second Amendment, just take the guns, and yet you still support that guy. So where do you draw the line? And of course, I don't care what other people are. I mean, Republican, Democrat, how they feel about it. It's all, I think it's more of an individual choice.
Yeah, it's gotten too nasty.
I'm not going to like or dislike somebody depending on what gang they're affiliated with, right? Republicans or Democrats. But I just tend to more align with people on the Republican or the conservative side.
Yeah, I agree with what you just said there, Bama. If they don't like you, you've done something right. And if they don't let you question something, they're hiding something.
Liked his idea, I guess, talking about Trump. So I seen that a lot of people didn't like him, but at the same time, it dawned on me early that was all theater to get people to like him. Because if you remember in his first term, everybody on the news kept saying, oh, he's getting mistreated. Oh, he's not getting enough time in the things. Oh, he's, all the news is against him. And, I didn't see it that way because all the news kept saying his name over and over and over. Now, if you want to see what it looks like when the news is against somebody.
But in a negative way. So it was a smear campaign.
Well, I disagree. I think it was all positive. It was positive publicity under the guise of a smear campaign. Because if you want to see what it looks like when they don't like somebody, go look at how they treated Ron Paul. Ron Paul had a huge following. In fact, Ron Paul came in first place in the poll, and the news would say, oh, so-and-so came in second, and so-and-so came in third, and so-and-so came in fourth. It's like, you're going to tell us who came in second and third and fourth, but you're not going to tell us who came in first place? Mm. Ron Paul would have huge crowds, thousands, 10,000 people. They'd show two people standing outside and say, oh, look, he ain't got nobody there. Ron Paul was the top of all the polls and stuff, and they put him all the way to the side of the stage. So look at the way they treat people that they don't like. When Trump's always been center stage, he's always been the center of controversy. He's always been all over the news. Look what they did to him and people who voted for him. What they've done to Trump supporters is the most egregious thing to me. I agree, it is. I wouldn't dispute all that. The January 6th and all that was crazy. Mike, they identified a guy on Facebook from his earlobes.
Oh my God.
He wasn't even in the Capitol. He was outside.
Yeah.
They got a picture of him. He was wearing like a mask or something. They identified him from his earlobes across Facebook. Now you're going to tell me we can do that to persecute this guy, but we can't go after all these people kidnapping kids and sex trafficking and all this stuff?
Yeah, well, they put their resources into what benefits them the most, I guess.
You're telling me the government has these resources. They can identify a guy on Facebook from his earlobes. They didn't know who he was. They had to search for him. They searched for this guy solely on his earlobes, crossed all of Facebook and found this guy.
They lobed him.
So they can do all that, but not go after the people they should be going after. Was complete horse shit. They compared it to Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I remember that. It's the worst attack in American history.
How do you have that? I don't have that.
Bama said they compared it to Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, but that one doesn't show up on my phone.
You got it on top chat again?
Oh, live chat. It's the phone. It's automatic.
Yeah.
Hello, Jacinthe. How you doing? How's your day? No, last thing I got is look what they did to him and the people who voted for him.
I don't know. I see it. Either that or I'm seeing things.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think so much of that you gotta once again trace back to kind of political theater. It sucks. It's terrible. But our government is willing to do horrible, horrible things. I would never think that the government wouldn't go that far. And they create the problems. I don't know if you've ever heard of problem, action, solution. What the government does. They create the problem, create the action, they give you the solution. All the people are begging for it. Please, please. A few years ago, they got all these people to take this shot that nobody in their right mind would have ever taken. And yet something like 90% of people took it.
Yeah, but what was more crazy for me was what people were saying. Like, people who didn't take the vaccine don't deserve. The vile hatred that was coming out from one side, from the vaccinated towards the unvaccinated, was just insane. That just blew my mind.
Yeah, they were actually wishing for death upon people that wouldn't take the shot. And
It was crazy. It's like humanity just disappeared.
Well, you gotta think they, people are watching this on the news every day. They had the death clock on the top of the news. You want to know something funny? A lot of people don't know this. The only reason I know it is because I was watching it live when it happened. But something happened right before they started putting the death clock on the news. And I don't know if you remember, but there was a moment when Fauci came out and said, no, you shouldn't wear a mask. Why would you do that? It's stupid.
I remember that. Yeah.
If you wear a mask, it's going to make it a lot worse. Don't do that. It'd be stupid. You're just going to make everything worse. And then something happened, and he did an about face. They put the death clock up. It was like on the news every single hour. You know what happened?
An election was coming up. They had to make Trump look bad.
Trump was holding a press conference, and in the press conference, one of the guys from the Pentagon or whatever slipped up and said it was all a hoax. Trump got pissed off. He said, I'm the president of the United States. You should have told me. This is messed up. I said, this is over, man. I can't come back from this. This guy literally on the nightly news said it was all a hoax.
What was a hoax?
Huh?
What was a hoax? The C word?
Yeah, anyways. It was all a
hoax.
hoax.
No, you can say the C word. You don't say the word, but you can say the C word.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. But he said it was the largest, what would you call it?
I disagree. I got sick with it. I was never sick like that in my life.
Okay.
Never sick like that in my life.
That don't change the facts. So, yeah, basically saying it was all a hoax. I was like, yeah, they can't come back from this. And then a day or two later, they had to come out with the mask. They come out with the death clock. They came out with everything. Doubled down hard. You know, they put out a promo video for it before it happened, right?
Nah, I don't know.
They put out a promo video telling everybody what they was going to do. I used to show it to people.
Oh, okay. No, I saw something else. It was more like an association or something that would get together and kind of run like war games, but not really war games. It was disaster games. Mm-hmm. And they came up with this scenario. Yeah, and they did have a video, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's it. They came out with the whole blueprint, how they was going to deal with it. What they call it? I used to have the video saved. I have to go back and watch it again. Talked about how they was going to use social media, Facebook, and all that, and how they were going to shut down anybody that disagreed. How they were going to shut the borders and stuff.
Okay. Stop talking. You're starting to make me feel like I live in the Truman Show. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to tell my kids, guys, none of it is real. Everything you see, it's not real.
You show it to people now and they're like, so it's a video about that. What about it? I'm like, no, this came out right before it. Americans used to have backbone, and now we just say, what are you going to do? It's the government. We'll have to stand up to them at some point. Makes me sad. I don't know if we even could stand up anymore. I think what's more important nowadays than trying to revolt against the government, because I don't even know if it'd be possible anymore. Everybody thinks it's possible, but you look at some of the things they've done, and it's just insane. Just like in Canada, they had the truckers protest. Yeah, they went out there, out there with horses stomping all over people. An old lady got trampled by a horse on purpose. Wasn't even an accident. Then they wind up stealing everybody's trucks and locking everybody up. You see the January 6th thing where they went after all those people. So they're never going to allow anybody to take control. You can't convince every military member to kill Americans. You would be surprised, Bama. We had a hurricane some years ago. They had the military going door to door, taking everybody's guns. There's a video of the military breaking in an old lady's house and basically beating the hell out of her and taking her gun away from her. She wouldn't give it up willingly. Stormed in, broke the door down, beat the hell out of the old lady, took her gun.
Was that Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies?
Probably.
Do you know the Beverly Hillbillies? The movie, the show?
Mm-hmm. Then after it happened, they said, "Oh, we'll never allow this to happen again." It's like, okay, until the next time.
Till the next time. It always happens again.
Of course,
We never learn.
all the courts ruled it was unconstitutional. The military doesn't have that right. The government doesn't have that right. But yet they still do it.
We never learn.
Could be a civil war. Yeah, but I mean, we really don't want a civil war. If we had to have one, I mean, we'd have to, but.
So it's a war, but it's civil.
Yeah. Kind of ironic, huh? Because the Civil War was everything but civil.
Mm.
One of the games I used to play had a saying, and the guy in the game would say, war never changes. You still trading YM?
Just looking at it, just watching it. But no, I'm taking little scalps in NQ, believe it or not. I was break even for the day. Now I'm doing a little bit better, so I'm happy. I got one of my accounts green, and the other two accounts, I cut the losses in half. Taking micro scalps when I see opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think we need a civil war because I don't think it would matter much. You got to remember that the people on the other side have trillions and trillions of dollars. I think what we need more is more people understanding their rights, standing up for their rights, understanding the Constitution, understanding that every time you hear politicians say they're ruining our democracy. The U.S. has never been a democracy. The U.S. is not a democracy. A lot of people don't understand that. Now, Canada might be a democracy. I don't know. The U.S. is not a democracy. Nowhere in the founding documents does it say democracy. The U.S. is a constitutional republic.
Yeah. I've heard that argument or statement or whatever you want to call it.
We have a constitution. That's our laws. Any law that violates the Constitution is an illegal law. And that's pretty much about 80-90% of our laws.
Seems unfair that a few men 200 years ago or 300 years ago make the laws and they're still applicable today. I mean, it was a different time back then than it is now. The world changes. You need to adjust those laws, maybe? No?
Well,
just a
that's why they were meant to be vague and to be a blueprint. We're not supposed to be going against those. Those are the foundation of the country. And you got to remember, before that, a lot of the countries in Europe and stuff, they've come a long way because of the U.S. Before that, you got to remember the tyranny and stuff that we had back then. And that's why those laws were written into our Constitution. Like we're at a point where fight or lose everything. They want one world government, and they'll get it at this rate. 1776, we the people. Yeah. What's funny is talking about the one world government is Hillary Clinton's been trying forever to create the North American Union with Mexico, the U.S., and Canada. And then everybody was like so against, all the Republicans were so against it. I remember people out there, I'm getting my guns, we're up in arms, we're not going to put up with this shit. Then Trump gets elected for the second term, and the first thing he does is start talking about wanting Canada and Mexico to be part of the U.S., changes the Gulf of Mexico to the U.S., almost went as far as threatening Canada to try to force them to be part of the U.S., and a lot of the Republicans are like, oh, he's so great. He's a 3D chess player. I'm like, dude, like 10 years ago, y'all were literally willing to grab your guns and kill each other over the same issue when it was Hillary Clinton. And then right before Trump got elected, he was holding a rally and he was talking about Clinton, and everybody was like booing her, talking about locking her up. And Trump's like, calm down, calm down.
Yeah,
you know, we've been friends for a long time. Like, see, all that stuff between Trump and Hillary and all that was just political theater. And in the end, he even come to her defense and then tried to implement the same things that she's been working on her entire career.
Okay, you know what? We're coming up on 1 o'clock soon, and I think I had enough. I'm just, I don't want to get myself into trouble trying to chip away at a $50 loss on one account, so.
It's the way I feel. Except mine's crossed a couple accounts, but
yeah.
it's a very minimal loss.
I'll just leave it and come back to it on Monday. I'll go take it easy, go spend some time with my kids. My daughter's home today. It's rare she's home. David's upstairs too. Go spend time with them. And
oh, you said they were fighting. Which ones was fighting? The boy and the girl, or the boy and the boy?
Both of them. No, a girl and a boy. I only have one boy and one girl now here. The other boy's gone.
I thought you said the other day that they were all there.
Well, yeah, they are. They don't live. One doesn't live here, but yeah, he comes over.
That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
What are you talking about? Living or visit? Living is 2.
I don't know. I'm just asking who's arguing.
Who's arguing? The 2 that live here, the boy and the girl. Dave and Meg.
It's always great when twins argue, right?
Oh, those used to get wild. But you know what?
They always try to get everybody else involved, and in the end, they're always together.
Yeah, and they would really make up fast. Yeah, they were a team. It's a special world.
Yeah.
Twins. They're lucky. I think twins are lucky. I think
they are too.
They have it through life easier. And they get a lot of attention. They always have backup. They always have support. They're never alone. You know, there's always someone there for them. Someone's got their back.
Sometimes that gets overwhelming, but I think for the most of it, I think they're lucky.
Yeah, occasionally. Look, nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back on Monday morning. And appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Click the like button if you haven't had a chance. Ruan shows up.
He's like, wait, deal me in real quick.
Let's get one last one.
Better luck. One more time, Ruin. Try one more time. Double or nothing.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to end up trying to take a trade. I'm going to enter in late on this little sell-off here. I'm going to enter in just above previous day's close and take a loss.
I was looking at the trade, but then we're right at the open.
Yeah, no clicking. No more for me. That's it.
Can't trade into the open.
That's it.
I thought Ruin was going to deal me in one more time, but I guess not.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. We will see you next week. Same time, same place.
Have a good weekend. Hit me up if you get that going, Omnius. The Fortnite. Yeah. Mike, now I can have some of the leftovers. You know the market.
I don't know if you caught our conversation, but we should be looking at the Dow. Look how smooth it trades. Look how smooth that graph is. You just put up a 7-period price channel and just jump in on those trends. Are you kidding me?
Ruin lost again? Come on, man. This game's rigged. Ruin one more time. Try it one more time. It's Friday, end of the day. I think you can get it.
Yeah, a lot easier. That's what I'm thinking also.
All right. He's got to win this time. This time or we're riot. That's it. I ain't putting up with this shit. What'd it say? Ruin draws. Dealer wins again?
There's too many people playing now.
Yeah, no.
That's it. It's gone nuts.
I can't keep up with it.
No. Nobody knows who won. Ruan draws high number. So Ruan won. Skeletor draws high number.
Lonely Trader. Who's a Lonely Trader? I don't know if I've seen that one before. Well, Lonely Trader. Hello? Who won? Ruin won? Sweet. Skeletor won? Sweet. So we did get some winners.
We got a bunch of winners. We're leaving on the winners.
All right. Don't do it no more. Cut it off.
That's it.
Leaving on a good note.
Goodbye.
All right, guys. Later. Appreciate everyone. Have a good weekend.
Take care.
Even if you don't want to, you have to.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Bye.